What's up, guys? King in the North back with some more of the Wild at Heart. Last episode, we got a few boxes to create our bridge that we need to get our artifact from the Frost Fields. I think we have one, maybe two left that we'll need to gather. We should hopefully be able to accomplish that this episode. We have a nice cap limit for our spritelings currently. I think it is 40? Maybe 45 now? 45. $15. We do want to make sure we are still gathering plenty of the orb stuff because of the fact that there is another cap threshold we can purchase. It is going to cost us 20,000 or 2,050 2,050 orbs. So we're going to need to get on that. Can't get that chest. Not interactable. I'll show that real quick. Weird, I can't even touch it. My hand just goes right through. I believe you have to get those at night. I think we're a little bit behind on yellow pips right now. Alright, so there's a gate here. Don't think we need to concern ourselves with that at the moment. That's something we'll take care of far later because I see that there is, oh my god. There's a barrel there. Something we'll deal with later. Alright. So, I do remember this part. It's like a little bit of a mini game. We need to send Kirby up, and we are going to be going through quite the battle here with some of the harder enemies to fight. Make sure she's fully stocked. She's got 18. Yeah, 6, 6, and 6. Okay, that stunned those guys. I thought it made them possibly harder to kill, or other ones harder to kill. So we'll send up some more. Obviously, the copies are going to keep dying. Those guys are tough. Alright, we're gonna let them do damage up there, because they're not going to win. they're not gonna make it. So let's get another round of frostlings going here. There she's fully equipped here. Looks like there's going to be another issue here because of the fact they're all split up. Seems like there's like a issue with collision here on these. Should be able to finish this off here. No. So these are all copies. They're not real. We don't need to upset the fact that they're not going to make it. 45. Is somebody stuck behind trees or whatever? Who did we leave behind? I went in a straight line. Oh, 45 is 60. We don't have a cap at 60. It's including the copies. Alright. Oh, we can't take the shortcut like they can. We'll go the long way. Hopefully they don't run into any enemies, because it's going to take me a little bit before I can get to there. Save them. My supernatural senses tell me that was the last of them. Let's use the bridge. Let's use that bridge. Okay. So, our tool to go that. Grab this little toolbox here. We'll leave that behind. Don't need to go crazy. Oh. Gonna cheat here. Exit saved. I mean, I didn't exit. Not what I was trying to do. But saving is fine. I want to get as many orbs as possible. Good find. Child's Effigy, an artifact representing a doll carved from sticks and wrapped in white cloth. The cloth bears gold stitching as though torn from the hem of a dress. The doll hums with powerful energy, as though a great amount of care and hope were put in. One of the last shield artifacts. Okay, so 1 of 3 complete. Children, excellent work collecting one of the artifacts. Bravo. But we have a bit of a development here in the grove. Can you please return? But unfortunately, you'll have to come in through the front gate. This is part of what we will discuss. But the warp pad here is currently out of service. Well, that doesn't sound great. I guess we'll have to trek back on foot. Yeah, weird. I wonder what's going on. We can probably at least warp closer first, right? Maybe it's only the Grove pod that's not working. So, the Grove pod is currently inactive, as they just discussed. We can warp closer. We don't have to walk back completely from our current location. Which is fine, because we'll be able to cross some extra plants to harvest. I said, we need to hit the 2050 threshold for the orbs. Get our next little bump. So we will teleport to... Is it? It's not Wisp Wagon. It's... I think it's Central Deep Woods. It's not a far walk at all. We also have quite a bit of scrap that we can probably do some business with. Bridge down here that's contaminated or something. Let's take care of this. Well, let's get this plant and head down. I didn't think this was going to be blocked off. Oh my god. You guys better... Look at them all lined up. And night is descending. And that's okay, because we are back at front gate. Kirby, what's up? Don't you feel that? Pitter-pattering feet throughout my woods, like a drumming on the crown of my head. We meet at last. Kirby, stay back. I think that's the guy Greycoat warned us about. Greycoat, ha ha ha. From a noble line of witches 6 generations deep to a straight vagabond in a dirty smock. Yes, that is what I have reduced him to. I've seen you in the woods, out of the corner of my eye, watching us, then disappearing. Just getting updates on your progress, that's all. Stay back. What a sublime gift I've received. She cried out for help, and in stumbled the master cave. And her hold is finally weakening. I can feel my fingers stretch. Away with you, Spectre. You're not him. Look, little ones. Your babysitters have arrived. Let me run a gash through this Tulpa's heart. Lingering lick-splittle mud conjures. The wardens would weep if they knew the state of the rabble they left in their stead. Old bearded witch is almost done. I have the last piece now. You know of what I speak. Or do you? Perhaps I have eaten too much. Soon you may be unable to even stand your own fill. Perhaps I've eaten. Enough of this. As a conduit of the green witch of these deep woods, be gone, I command you. Slink back into your pit. The last bars buckle. Are you two alright? That was him? Yes. His name was Big Pockets. My dear, are you alright? Yes. My head just feels a bit fuzzy. I spoke to you of Big Pockets before. He was a green shield who pursued the Never to its heart and did not return. And something else did. The Never is using his body to walk about during the day, undo the work we make against it. I must advise you to be careful, young masters. While you finish gathering the artifacts, if you see him, it's best to run, probably. There isn't much it can do in that shape that it wears, but I fear that won't be for long. Return to us at the Grove should you need anything. And, well, I've said enough. Okay. And this is the reason we could not use the teleporter. Alright, let's take a look around the Grove real quick. Young masters, very good to see you well and healthy. I see you're eyeing my maps. Do we have a fellow cartographer on our hands? I admit, I'm a bit of a novice myself, but I do find the hobby ever so rewarding. Unfortunately, these days, with everything going on, I find I'm a bit scattered in studies. Ah, there I go again, being a bore. Please excuse an old man's ramblings. What matters is this. If you return to me after exploring new areas, I can draft up new maps. With the scouting data you provide, it should be an easy enough task. All I ask is for a small ink reimbursement donation. Anyways, I've gone on long enough. Feel free to browse my current services and happy starting. Alright, so there's various maps that we can grab. 250 is not much, but there are a lot of maps. And we currently own them all. Let's chat. Hello again. How are you finding your stay in the deep woods? It's pretty awesome, actually. Apart from all the weird nighttime monsters and that thing that's eating all your memories. But I guess that's why we're here, right? Indeed. Though lately I've been under an odd feeling that something isn't right. There's an odd chill in the air. My planes aren't flying like they normally do. Carrier planes aren't coming in from the Snowdonna and haven't for some time. Just be careful, Master Kurt. Okay, so we can't get any maps. There will be other maps unlocked later for the various treasures. Let's speak to people here. What can I do for you? Bounties. Ever notice how some of the creatures in the deep woods aren't friendly? I know what you're thinking. I was thinking it too. It's not just you. They've been a problem for a while now. We suspect the growing influence of the Never is making them more aggressive, expansionist, for lack of better words. At any rate, we unfortunately cannot allow their overtly violent behavior to threaten the balance of the deep woods. Would you help? Very well. Hunt begin. The creatures of the deep woods must be kept in a balance, and too many of a destructive species can disrupt that harmony. Also known as an ecosystem. Recently, I've noticed that the shelterhorn population has become a bit inflated. Destroy 5 shelterhorn and come back to me for a reward. If you want to know the status of your bounty progress or a reminder of what to do, just check back in with me through Shiny Rock. What a glorious day. The Grove has new items on display, thanks to you and your sprightling team. Take this reward as a small token of my gratitude. Kettle Bomb. Kettle Bombs can be used to blow up the rocks. Grove Trove, alright, these are the items now. We can expand our baggage. once more. We'll hold off for now. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this episode. We did manage to find the first artifact. There are 2 more, and the plot thickens. If you're enjoying this series, please feel free to like and comment. Consider subscribing if you're not already subscribed to the channel. And I'll catch you all in the deep woods. Probably.